Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently 6:11 p.m. and I just came up to the bedroom with Mr. Boo Radley. Do you want to come over here and say hi, everybody? He said, oh, I guess I will. And come here, hon. Oh, he said no. Look, he got his new blanket today because I showed it on my other channel. And this is his old blanket. So he's got all these blankets in the bed now. Come here, Boo. Come here. What are you doing then? You want to come over here and say hi to everybody? Come here, then. Come here. He just got done eating his dinner. Say, I just got done eating my dinner, Dad. I just got done eating my dinner. Yeah. Have you had a good day? He said, oh, I've had the best day. I slept in, and I napped, and I ran around, and I ran after the neighbor dog. And I barked a lot outside. And I had little treats. Yeah, he goes, now I'm going to take a nap. So, Alex just left, probably, oh, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago. He had a birthday dinner to go to tonight. There was like a girl's birthday dinner with somebody that he used to work with. I think he said, he goes, you've met her a couple times. I was like, I don't remember this girl at all. So anyway, but he said it will be really short. He said it's not going to be like a long dinner. He said he'd be back in a couple hours. Last night, he went out to dinner with two of his girlfriends who are the two couples that we went to Florida with a couple years ago, but one of the husbands couldn't go. And then the other couple went. So he informed me today. So they went to dinner last night at the garden table down. They went in Carmel. I thought they went downtown. They went to Carmel. And first they did, there's this Pen and Birch or something. It's like this candle making place. So they went to this candle making place and Alex made a candle. But then he also made me candle waxes to put in my candle burner. I was like, you are so sweet. I love that. But they smell so good. He goes, I made him this smell that I thought you would really like. It was so sweet. I was like, this is not who my husband would have been 15 years ago. But he came and he was so excited. I was watching that documentary series, Love Has Won. I finished it last night, but I'll talk about that in just a second. So I was watching that and I was like finishing up some dinner when he came in last night. These friends of his that I've known since, well, one of them I met a couple years after we started dating, but the other one he's known since like her sister he was good friends with in high school, and then he met her in college, and they've been like really, really good friends since college. And then she and her husband got married a couple years ago. Alex officiated the wedding, and you guys remember that. But anyway, so they went into these candles, and then they went to dinner at the garden table, which is kind of like, we have a lot of like vegan, vegetarian options and whatever. They try to get together like once a month and do dinners for the three of them. But both of them have really small kids. Our one friend is actually pregnant. I think she's due in like February or March. And so, so he told me that we are going out to dinner like the week of Christmas with them, and that we're doing like a gift, because we're doing a gift exchange. And he was like, and you have to buy a gift for, because it's like a Secret Santa thing, I guess. Somebody asked me in my video that I did like an opinions video on my drama channel today, and somebody asked me what I thought about Secret Santas. And I was like, they're fun, but like, now with her, like, because she has me and I have her, which I don't know how that works that way. We all know everybody who everybody's got. But I feel like I know her well enough to get some really fun stuff. She and I both love to read. And we read very similar things. So I'm thinking about getting her like a thing to read in bed, and then like one of those pillows, but like a nicer one. And then like a gift card to like Barnes & Noble or something like that, so she can pick out a book for herself. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. But anyway, if not, then I'll think of like something completely unique. But so we... So we're having that dinner later then, but he got home really early last night from the dinner. Well, they both have like little kids, and so they don't ever stay out late, which is so funny because his one friend that he knows from college, like we used to go out and stay the duration with her till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And now she's like, like married. They both have very serious jobs. All three of them have very serious jobs. And so she's married, and she has a young son, and she's pregnant. And our other friend, like, I love her husband too. Her husband, both of the husbands I love. Like, we all three of us get along very well. but I've known the other one's husband longer, and so he is hilarious, and he's like in a band and stuff like that. He's a really neat guy, and he's always like sending me stuff. It's fun, like funny stuff. But so she's got 3 little kids and a very serious job. So they were tired. Alex said he was like, all 3 of us were really, really tired. So it was a nice dinner. But he got home pretty early last night. So he laid in bed, and I said, do you want me to put my AirPods in? He's like, you don't have to. You can just like sit down there, because I had my iPad on, and I was watching Love Has Won about Amy Carlson that had that religious cult in Colorado. Well, Colorado, Oregon, Hawaii, all over the place. And Caroline had told me to watch it, and then several people over here had asked me to watch it and asked what I thought too. Is he not just the sweetest thing? I mean, look at him. He loves these blankets so much. You do, don't you? And that's your new blanket. He said it is. I don't even know, because they both feel exactly the same. You're so sweet. Yeah, you're my baby, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Boo really loves me in this bed. I wore this shirt today. I got this shirt like a year or 2 ago, and it didn't really fit me. It was like really tight on me, and I mean, it's still a little bit tight when I'm like leaning way back, but not that much. It's pretty baggy on me. It's a cute shirt, don't you think? I love a good flannel. So anyway, so yeah, so I was watching that show. Well, he kept on like yelling over the side. I don't know if you guys can see. So we have like, our bedroom is like a loft, you can see. So like down there is like the living room. So he kept on like yelling over the side when I was watching this, because I would like comment on the show. I'd be like, oh God, and stuff like that. And he would say something about what I was watching. He'd be like, oh, that's weird, or why'd they say that? I was like, do you want to come down here and watch the show with me? And he was like, no, I want to lay in bed. I want to play my township game. He's obsessed with that township game. And he was like, I want to look at TikTok, so I want to play my township game. You okay, buddy? You okay? That horrible reverse sneezing, huh, honey? By the way, I looked it up, and then our vet told us this just recently, that if you have a dog that has reverse sneezing, which it sounds like they're pulling in air. Everybody now, like whenever I say this, they're always like, or does he have that respiratory thing? Boo Radley has had this for years. I've talked about it on here for years. But the best thing that you can do for dogs when they have reverse sneezing is to just like comfort them, because it brings them anxiety, is what our vet told us. And I also read an article about this, that it brings them anxiety. And so, because like, you know, it feels like they're gasping for air. And so just to kind of like comfort them is what makes them feel a little bit better. Right, Betty? He said, yeah. He said, but I feel pretty good. He's in his little circle. So, oh, I brought this drink up too. I think I bought 2 different flavors of these. They're still in the garage. I got them from Costco, I think. This is the Izzy, because remember I was really into those Izzy drinks. This is the Izzy Sparkling Original Lemonade. Did I do a review of this? Somebody will probably say I did a review of this. These are my reading glasses I keep in my bedroom. I don't wear them very often, but, well, I mean, on video, I don't wear them very often. 90 calories. I don't remember I bought these, like, late summer. I don't remember the last time that I had one of these. You okay, honey? Yeah. Okay, buddy? Yeah. I don't know the last time that I had one of these, so I don't even remember, like, what it tastes like. I think I may have tried, I got, like, black raspberry lemonade Izzy's, too. I really like these Izzy drinks, so I want to see what I think of this. Hold on. That's pretty good. I mean, it's the sparkling lemonade is what it tastes like. It's good, though. Yeah, so, you've been having that a lot today, haven't you? He said, well, Dad, sometimes when I run around outside, I get it a little bit more. You okay? You okay? You're good, honey. You're okay. We hate that reverse sneezing, don't we? Yeah. You're a good boy. Best boy. Best brother. Best son. Best friend to all animals. Best neighbor. Yeah, you are a good boy. So last night, well, earlier I watched RuPaul's Drag Race Okay, so when he came in, I just finished RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. And I just started watching Love Has Won. I'd watched, like, I don't know, part of the first episode. I shared this the other day, but I was watching it while I was eating, but, like, in the first 5 minutes of it, they show, like, a mummified body, and of, like, Mamie Carlson, like, in bed. I was like, I can't, they show her, like, you can only see, like, this much of her face. They show a lot more of her at the end of the, if you're going to watch it, I'm just going to tell you right now, they show a lot more of her dead at the end, because they're, like, carrying her here, carrying her there. They kept her alive, like, or they kept her, like, body for, like, 2 weeks after she passed away, because they felt like she was going to ascend. The whole thing is so bizarre. But anyway, so when I was watching it and I was eating, I was like, I can't do this while I'm trying to eat. Like, watch, you know, corpses, and it was gross. I couldn't watch it. So it was funny because somebody commented on, not funny, but interesting. Somebody commented on my vlog. I don't know if it was on my vlog or if it was on another video, and said that there was, like, no trigger warning. Well, when I was watching the third episode, I noticed, I don't think it was on the second episode, so I don't know if the first episode did, and I didn't want to go back and look. But I had already read that comment, and so I noticed on the third episode, there was a trigger warning on the third episode. So I don't know why there wouldn't have been on the first episode, because I personally felt like the first episode part of it, I mean, the third episode, by that point, you kind of knew the deal and all this kind of stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't as shocking, but I still wouldn't want to sit there and eat while they're, like, focusing on the energy of her toenails and stuff like that. It was gross. But anyway, you know, it's really weird because watching shows about these religious cults, this one yesterday that I watched, and I remember the other one called, oh, was it Gone Gone Country? Is that what it's called? It was on Netflix, about that guy, and he had the woman that helped, like, him run it and whatever. I watched that, like, years ago. It was, like, a really, really good one. And they came from, like, India, and they bought, like, land in Washington or Oregon or something like that. With that one especially, I can remember thinking, because that was really all about, like, that cult. It was a cult. That was really all about, like, love and peace and all this kind of stuff. I can remember watching that and thinking, you know, it's so interesting watching the people that are in these cults, that are still in them today, that are speaking to it, and, like, they believe such BS. Like, this woman was channeling Robin Williams, and he was, like, her, I don't know, whatever, galactic saint or whatever, telling her, like, what to do. It's just, it's like, mind-boggling these people believe this, right? But, like, there have been periods in my life when I was actively using, when I had gone through a horrible breakup, when I just was really struggling in my life, I just felt like I had no grounding, that, like, you know, the 4 years that I didn't go to meetings, like, those were really, really, really bad 4 years for me. Like, I don't even really know how to, like, explain it. Like, I mean, like, 2009 through 2013 were not great years for me. And but not really that period as much. I'm just, like, thinking of, like, periods in my life that, like, I was, like were really tough periods in my life. But, like, especially when I was using, and I think especially after some, like, severe breakups where I felt very dependent on the other person, I was so lost that if somebody had told me the right thing, I think, like, I would have believed it to some degree. Do I think that I could have sat there? I mean, a lot of the documentary also, trigger warning, is about drugs and alcohol, and they use extreme amounts of substances. I think underneath that, when you're drunk all the time and you're using other substances and all this kind of stuff on a regular, chronic level, that you're probably not thinking straight, obviously, right? But, like, I have been at points in my life where I just wanted to be loved. You know, I just wanted to, and today I know that needs to come from within, but I think I sought it, especially in my younger years, where I was, like, really, like, I needed that from somewhere else, you know? I think in my younger years, too, the other thing that I knew was and I'm really grateful for, is that even though my parents and my family were not happy with my choices of using substances and being everything that came with being an addict and an alcoholic, that they were angry, they were disappointed, they were hurt, they didn't trust me, things like that. At the same time, I knew that they loved me. I never doubted that for a second. I've never doubted that, And so, look at Burelli. He is just like so intent looking. He's like, where are you looking at? You okay, honey? Most of these people had like real issues with their families, real issues with like where they came from and all this kind of stuff. But like both of these, like this one, I think like I probably would have like, I think what I thought was when I was watching it initially, I could have seen the attraction of going there. But I think I would have been there for like a week or two unless I was like really heavy into use. And I would have been like, okay, these people are nut jobs. I'm out of here. Like, this is too much. But the other one, like, some of these I watch, and it, like, as crazy as it is, it totally makes sense how these people that are lost people are manipulated and whatever. This one woman in the show, like, she so believes it. Her name's Erin. She so believes in this Amy Carlson as Mother God. So she believes she's like Mother God, and then every dude that she's having sex with is Father God and whatever. She just appoints him this person because she thinks he's attractive and she's screwing him, is basically what it is. But this one woman, Erin, she like, okay, so she brings her kids initially, but then her mother comes and picks up her kids when they're like moving or whatever. And so she has no relationship with her kids. Well, Amy Carlson has no relationship with her kids either. They actually show her in the documentary. They show them at the end of the documentary. And the daughter does like some TikTok about her mother being a cult leader or something. But this one woman, she's like reunited with her kids at the end of it. They update that and they share it at the end of it. But you can tell she's like really a lost soul. Like you can tell some like really like horrific shit went down in her life. Like you can just tell, right? Like she's just like constantly like really, really emotional. And I think that's the thing that I take the most issue with these things, is they take people that are really lost and really desperate and really vulnerable emotionally, and they prey upon that at their weakest moments in life, and they manipulate that. And then like she's not even nice towards the end of it, and she's like screaming and yelling at people and stuff like that. Not this Erin, this Amy Carlson, that's Mother God. I don't know, it's just like, but it's all under the guise of like, well, we didn't force you to come. You didn't have to come. But then they're like making everybody give them all their money and all this kind of stuff. It's unbelievable. It's just like crazy to me. They had like hundreds of thousands of dollars when she died that this guy like supposedly stole from her or something, or stole from them or something. I don't know. The whole thing was like amazing. It was unbelievable. So I watched those 3 episodes sitting down there in that chair. It was actually warm enough to sit outside last night, but I was just like really comfy in that chair last night. And so I watched RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. I got caught up on that. And then I watched the 3 episodes of whatever that was. And then I watched Love as One. Is that what it's called? Love as One. And then I watched the first episode of Life After Lockup, which is basically just a follow-up of the last 2 episodes or 2 seasons of Love After Lockup. They just picked like 3 people from each season, I think. I'm confused. Because like Brittany and K-Rock are on this. And I can't remember his name. Melissa and Tony, is that his name? I can't remember. The guy she's from New Jersey and he's from, I don't remember where, Georgia. And he lives with his mom, Donna. They're on it. And then the other couples are from like previous seasons. So is Life After Lockup, I'm confused. I like tried to look it up and I couldn't find anything out about it. Is Life After Lockup, oh, little guys, look at him, he's so sleepy. Yeah. Is Life After Lockup like just exactly like Love After Lockup? Like I'm very confused about it, right? So I watched that, but it was a good episode. It was really good. I really, really like Brittany and K-Rock. I hope that they make it through the duration. I'm laughing because he says to her at the end of Love After Lockup, which was just last week. I mean, it feels like it's just a continuation. It doesn't feel like it ever stopped, except for like new couples, right? He says to her at the end, she says, "Are you going to marry me? Do you still want to marry me?" And he like pauses, but then they show that after that, he said to her something about like, "Are you willing to face everything in the world with me?" And he's kind of like smirking when he says that. They're such a cute couple. And so then he tells her they're going horseback riding, but instead they're going skydiving. And she's like terrified, right? I think they're like going to land and then he's going to propose to her is what's going to happen in next week's episode. But I'm like, like that's like, listen, I'm not a big risk taker. That's why I would never go on Amazing Race. Half that stuff I couldn't do, And I would never bungee jump. I can tell you right now, I would never skydive unless I was absolutely like, you have to, because like the plane's going down, like you have to get out, right? Like that would be the only time I would ever do it. Alex wants to do all that stuff. Like Alex, he has bungee jumped. He's done half that stuff. He would skydive tomorrow. He was like, he would love to do that. I like my feet planted on the ground is how I feel. I'm not a huge risk taker in life. I never really have been. When I was using, but even when I was using, I mean, with taking substances I was, but even when I was using, I didn't want to do like really high risk things, And so I was sitting there watching it. I was thinking, it's a good thing that he ain't going to propose to me because I can tell you right now, I would not be skydiving in there. I'd be like, if you love me, you would not make me do this. But she does it for him, and I love it. And then Melissa, and what's his name? It's not Tony. I can't remember what it is, but I feel like she's really mean to him. Like, this is the thing. Like, his mom is overbearing and all that. But I feel like, he literally just got out of prison. He's been in there for 10 years. He's doing the best that he can. And he's trying to really show her. I think she's just done with it. And it's so funny because last night, she had even said this to her sister. He said to her, he goes, was this just some kind of like high school? Because he was like 2 or 3 years older. I think 2 years older than her in high school. And she had a crush on him. And he was real popular and she wasn't. And he was like, is this some kind of high school fantasy thing that played out and now you're just done? And she just looks at him. And I'm like, that's exactly what it is. It's just sad. So I watched that. And then I started watching 1,000 Pound Sisters. I had 2 episodes left of season 2. No. I had part of episode 7. And then I had... No. I had part of episode 8. And then I had episode 9 and 10. So I watched those 2. And then I watched... the first episode of season 3. I think I'm almost done with it. So when Tammy goes into rehab and then she pulls herself out because she's lost 60 pounds and now she wants to order a cheeseburger at home. And they all can see right through it too. But I have to say I'm like wildly obsessed with that show. I have nothing else to watch tonight. I want to watch a Christmas movie. And I want to watch 1,000 Pound Sisters. Alex said he's not going to be... He's like, this is like going to be a short dinner, like 2 hours max. So he was like, do you want to watch a movie tonight? And I was like, yeah, we can watch a movie. We still want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. And we still want to watch Haunting in Venice. So we'll probably watch Haunting in Venice tonight. Unless the dinner goes longer than he thinks it is. But whatever. If not, we'll do that tomorrow. I'm thinking about taking the whole day off tomorrow from doing anything. I actually woke up today. I know I say this. I'm not going to get into a whole lecture about it. But I actually woke up today and thought I'm going to take today and tomorrow off. And just come back to Monday with a fresh start. But then I ended up filming a drama video that was an hour and 15 minutes long. I filmed a Peter Does Stuff video, a review video, and now this. And so I think for tomorrow, I'm just going to hang out with Alex, watch some TV, go to brunch, and then on Monday start for December, and have a nice break tomorrow. I think that's my plan. So I watched all of that last night. I got really hungry like late last night, and so pulled out some of the jalapeno cranberry dip and was eating that with my chips. It was so good. And had a cup of coffee later and some Diet Coke. So I had a good night. Oh, so when Alex was at this thing last night, I was going to take a nap. And then I was like, no. And so I put on some Christmas music and I took a long hot shower. And I will tell you that Trader Joe's, I didn't use it last night. The Hims shampoo and conditioner, I really, really like. The thickening shampoo and conditioner. If you're looking for a thickening shampoo, it's specifically for men, but I don't think you would have, I think it's gender neutral. but it's like products that are supposedly for men, which is why it's called Hims. But the shampoo and the conditioner is so nice. The thickening shampoo and conditioner, I love the smell of it. It really does make my hair feel very, very clean. And it, like, my hair's thick already, but it just makes it feel like it lays thick. I don't know how to explain that, but it just kind of like lays over. I don't even have to style or anything. I just kind of, you know, I really like the shampoo and conditioner. The lemongrass shampoo and conditioner that I bought from Trader Joe's is junk. I would never buy it again, which is interesting because I usually love all their products. I wanted to buy the one, and I almost did, that's like the tingling one. So I think the next time I go, I'm going to buy that, because the lemongrass one is crap. Like, I didn't even feel like I had shampoo in my hair when I washed my hair, and the conditioner was just like real weak. And so I was, it's like a clarifying shampoo and conditioner. It doesn't feel like a clarifying shampoo and conditioner, I don't know if it's clarifying conditioner, but it doesn't feel like that. I think it's just a shampoo is only clarifying, right? I feel like it's just, I don't know, it felt like dish soap to me, but didn't even get that kind of lather on it. I was real over it. So, yeah, so I would not recommend that Trader Joe's lemongrass shampoo and conditioner. And I was really excited about that too. So I took a shower, and I listened to all kinds of Christmas. I listened to Cascade Christmas album. That's like my Christmas album of the year. And I lit a little candle in the bathroom, the Sleepy candle from Lush. And I need to get some more of that shaving cream from Lush. If you guys are looking for stocking stuffers or gifts, the shaving cream from Lush, it's like, it comes like, it's like lotion, but it's so easy. I just like put it in my hands. It doesn't even really lather up. And I just put it here, 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 and around here. It works so well, you guys. And it comes out of your razor really easily too. So if you're looking for something, and I love, by the way, I also love their cup of coffee face mask in the morning, because it actually has like grains of coffee in it, and it smells like a cup of coffee. It's fantastic. So whenever, I don't usually do it in the morning. I usually do it like when we're going to something like an event. Before I take a shower, I'll put it on like a half an hour, 20 minutes before. Because it just makes, it like wakes up my face. It makes my face look a little bit more alert. So if you guys are looking for some Christmas presents, I would recommend this. And also this blanket from Costco. I showed the brand and everything, didn't I, Boo Radley? Yeah, we showed the brand and everything over on Peter Dosef channel today. And Alex made a little appearance in that video as well. By a foot. No, he talks in the background of it. He's like playing his game the whole time. He's so excited. So yeah, so I watched those shows, and then I went to bed. Now, I tried something different last night, and I think it really worked. Okay, so I know when I say this, you guys are going to be like, you didn't know that, Peter. So when I talked to my doctor originally about taking trazodone, he told me to take it like a half an hour before I go to sleep, okay? So what I have been doing is, like a half an hour before, I put everything, like my iPad and my, you know, phone and the cup of tea and everything, I put it away in the kitchen, close everything down, and go upstairs to bed. I usually take it about a half an hour before, 40 minutes before, right? Well, what's been happening is, by the time I get to bed, I'm still tired, but it's like, still takes me a while to go to sleep. So last night, I drank coffee right up till the very end. Last night, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this trazodone right before I go to bed. Like, literally, like, got everything closed up, take the trazodone, walk upstairs, go to bed. Because then I'll be laying in bed. I know when I say this, people are going to be like, people that take trazodone are going to be like, did you not know this, Peter? Because it's very much like melatonin then. Because melatonin, you have to, like, take it and lay down, and then it, like, hits you. But melatonin doesn't work for me anymore. We've gone through all that. So anyway, so I took this trazodone last night. I wasn't even really that tired. Like, I could have probably stayed up for another hour or two, but it was late. Was it? No, I don't even remember what time I went to bed. But anyway, so I took this melatonin right before, I mean, it was like the last thing I did is before I turned off the light in the kitchen. I came upstairs, laid down. Boo Radley was laying right down next to me. I was like talking to him. That's like the last thing I remember. Like turning to the side and talking to Boo Radley. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember struggling to fall asleep. I don't remember any of it. So that's what I'm going to continue to try to do, is take the trazodone right before I come to bed. Is that what you guys do? Like, he told me to take it like a half an hour to 40 minutes before, and then I would get sleepy and then go to sleep when I'm sleepy. Or maybe he meant to take it and then lay down. I don't know, but I thought he meant like take it like 40 minutes before you go to bed. I didn't know he meant like take it when you get into bed to lay down. So like when I get into bed, like I'm not on my phone and stuff anymore. Like I'm like if I'm in bed, I'm there to sleep. Like at the end of the night. So, but it worked last night. Like I mean, I was out. I don't remember it. I didn't have a hard time falling asleep. I don't remember any of that last night. It stopped. I didn't even realize I was at the 30-minute mark. I did struggle waking up today though. Like I snoozed my alarm several times. I was like really, really tired. Alex has a friend of his that does like this like neighborhood home building thing, and so like one of his really good friends, and so he invited Caroline to go with him since she's a realtor, since she's a real estate agent. He invited her to go with him, and so she came and picked him up, and they went to that, but they were home by like 2:30 or 3. Caroline and I and Alex stood outside and talked to our neighbors next door for a long time. It was really fun. And then Caroline left, and I said to Caroline, do you have dinner appointments tonight? And she said, no, I don't have dinner appointments. She's like, I'm just going to relax at home. And she's like, I'm so tired. She said she like went out to dinner with a bunch of girls last night. So she's just going to rest tonight. And then, yeah, so then I filmed a drama video that I did just like asking people on Instagram for like what they want to know my opinions about. It was just like a fun video. I just need to do kind of like a cleansing, kind of like not serious drama video over there, you know? And then that was it. I was going to film that in my vlog, and I was starting to like kind of like fade out a little bit. I was so relaxed today. And then Alex, I thought he was leaving like an hour, and so I was just going to shut everything down. I was going to do a vlog, like a short vlog, and then shut everything down. But I said, I was downstairs working on the computer. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm getting ready to leave. And I said, when do you have to leave? He said something like 5 minutes. And I go, okay. So I came upstairs. I started bringing all these sheets up because I bought all these sheets, like Christmas sheets and holiday sheets on Amazon. So I was going to do this video up here. Well, he was laying on the bed with Boo Radley. And I go, what are you doing? I thought you'd leave in 5 minutes. He goes, no, I had to get ready in 5 minutes. I go, oh. He's like, it's a 20-minute drive from here. He's like, I don't have to leave for like 45 minutes or an hour. And I was like, okay. So then he left, and then I went down in the kitchen, and I filmed a review video. So let me just tell you what happened with my camera, okay? So in the bottom of the camera is this little, like, place where you, like, screw in, like, the ring light, or you screw in, I don't know what that's called. I'm not technological, okay? I took shop, what's that called in high school, wood shop or whatever. I took one semester of it, and I sanded my finger off, and we were doing wood and had to go to the doctor emergency room and all this kind of, it was horrible. So anyway, I can still remember that to this day. I was so embarrassed. The guy was so nice. It was like, I think he was. I can't really remember. But it was like we were making these cars, these stupid like wooden cars, and you were supposed to like hold it down, and I just like went vroom, like that, and it flew out. It was horrible. It's so weird that I still remember that. It was like 7th grade. So that was when they still had like shop and home ec. Do they still have those? Or are they called different things? I don't know. My back is starting to hurt though from sitting like this for so long. I'm gonna move out around for a second. Oh. So, what was I saying? No, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, so anyway, so the area where I screw in the tripod or the ring light or whatever, it's like I've like screwed the tripod into it all summer long, like so much in and out of like changing to do videos, changing the battery and stuff, that it's all warped inside now, okay? I'm sure that you can probably order that piece to repair, but I've been wanting to get a new camera anyway, so I'm thinking that I'm just going to buy a new camera. But until then, I cannot use a tripod, I cannot use a ring light, because I can't just sit it on the tripod or sit it on the ring light. I mean, there's an actual like screw that you have to like put into the bottom of the camera. You like wind it around. So anyway, I was like looking for a way to show you, but it's on the bottom of the camera that I'm filming on. So I've had to put you on steps. So like right now you're like on my daily medicine container on top of the back of the bed. And so yeah, and like in the kitchen, I was like, I'm gonna have to do this review. Well, the lighting in the kitchen is so bad when I put it in the cabinet. But I wanted to do these advent calendars because I bought all these advent calendars. Well, it's getting down. Some of them are 24-day advent calendars, and I haven't reviewed them yet. So I did these 2 that I got at Target that I thought that they would be really good for like self-care, and they're really cheap ones too. I think I got like 2 of them for like $30, and they're really good like self-care. So I did those. And then I was like, gonna do a Peterisms video, and I was like, nope, just vlog, and then enjoy the rest of your night, watch some TV, order some. I'm thinking about ordering some food. I'm not sure what I want to order. Here's the thing. Like, pizza kind of sounds good to me. But then it comes and I eat like 3 pieces, and I'm like, why did I spend that much money on ordering pizza? Alex and I don't eat the same kind of pizza. Like, I like onions and pineapple, and if they have plant-based sausage or something like that, I like that on there. He doesn't like that. Alex likes cheese pizza and cheese pizza only. Sometimes he gets pepperoni and like jalapeno peppers, but usually that's only from when we get hot box pizza, and we rarely ever get that. Also, Alex likes Papa John's. I'll eat Papa John's, but now I'm like obsessed with Donato's again. But I think Pizza Hut has a plant-based sausage that I've been wanting to try. So I might get Pizza Hut tonight. Pizza Hut kind of sounds good. And I think they have salads too. And some kind of fun sides. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just try it because I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time. And I love their breadsticks. Their breadsticks are so good. So maybe I'll do that tonight instead of the Donato's and try their plant-based sausage. But like whenever I was going to order Cheesecake Factory the other night, when I started looking at it, I was like, all this stuff is so expensive to order it. They have like this kind of like that cauliflower that I was talking about. It's like this barbecue cauliflower. It's like this Korean barbecue cauliflower or something that Cheesecake Factory has. It's new on their appetizer list. And I was like, oh, hey, this looks so good. But I was like, if I get it and it's the same as the District Tap, and then I paid $16 for this, I'm going to be upset. And then I was going to get that and the nachos. But the last time I got the nachos from Cheesecake Factory, I wasn't very happy with them. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know, pizza, Cheesecake Factory. Like, just to be honest with you, Cheesecake Factory sounds a little bit better for me. What do you think, Boo Radley? He said, well, Dad, I already ate my dinner. He said, I already ate my dinner, so I don't really need to worry about it. Look at him. Isn't he so sweet? I'm the little sweetest guy in the entire world. Look at his little feet. Aww. See? This is his circle. See? His head. And then his little paws. His little feet. Right here. I call them rabbit feet. So he's in a complete circle. See? Aren't you, boobs? You're the best boy ever. So, yeah. So, tonight, my plan is to watch Season 3 of 1,000 Pound Sisters and get some food. I also would like to watch a Christmas movie tonight. Unless Alex gets home and he wants to watch, he won't want to watch a Christmas movie. So, if he wants to watch Haunting in Venice, I would also equally love to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah. The other reason I was thinking about Cheesecake Factory is because I've been kind of craving cheesecake. I got that cheesecake from, what do you call it? Oh God, now that, see, the cheesecake's like really making me think I should get Cheesecake Factory. So I ordered that Maggiano's, that pumpkin pecan cheesecake, but they don't have that anymore at Maggiano's. That's why I didn't order the Maggiano's. Did I order it the other night? I did order Maggiano's the other night, and they didn't have that pumpkin pecan cheesecake, and I was so mad about it because it was so delicious. That was why I was kind of thinking about Cheesecake Factory the other night, because I was like, oh, Cheesecake Factory, like I could have a piece of cheesecake. Whenever we go there with Melissa and Jason, Melissa's always like, the first thing she says when we sit down, she goes, are we going to have cheesecake? She always gets cheesecake. She likes like the Oreo cheesecake or like the peanut butter cheesecake. Alex always just wants plain Jane cheesecake. He doesn't even like the strawberry sauce on it. He just wants plain cheesecake. He actually loves, I don't know if it's the gluten-free or if it's the fat-free. I don't know what it is. They're cheesecake. And I will tell you, I had it and it was really, really good. So, you see, I'm already convinced myself I'm getting cheesecake tonight. I'm going to do the nachos. I'm going to do the nachos, like, I have to eat them tonight. Like, they won't. People are always like, do you want to take those home? I'm like, nachos and salad, I don't think. I know when I say this, people be like, I take my salads home, they do really well. I don't think salads with a lot of dressing on them and nachos, any kind of Mexican food, I don't think it does well. Alex always brings home Mexican food. He'll heat up a burrito 3 days later. I'm like, that is like, that burrito has seen better days, you know? But I don't think salads or nachos do real well. So like if I order the nachos, like they have to come pretty quick or the chips will be like wilted, you know? I don't like that. But maybe I'll get the nachos tonight and that cauliflower. I do like those avocado egg rolls too. Those are really, really good from there. You guys were the ones that told me about that. I didn't know about those until you guys told me about them. I feel like I have something in my nose. I probably have something in my nose this entire time. So maybe I will, I don't know. Now I'm excited. Oh my God. Creaky Halloween door. Oh, what happened? What happened then? Are you stretching? I love to watch them stretch. They go down like this and they go down like that. It's so cute. Come here. You want to come here? Come here, sweetheart. Come here. He's like, I don't. He keeps on looking to the side like he's not sure if he wants to go on his dad's pillow or not. Come here. Come here, honey. What do you want to do? You bored? I know you guys can't see him. He's just like standing here. He's like so sweet. What do you want to do, honey? Can you see the dent in Alex's pillow where he lays down on the dent? What do you want to do then? Huh? See, there he goes. He looks back up at the pillow. He's like, should I go lay on the pillow? Should I lay on the blanket? I don't know. What do you think, boobs? Show the people what you love. Oh, that's where it is, right there. Let's see if I go over here and you do. Oh, that's where it is. He loves it so much. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You're a good boy. He said, okay, Dad, I'm about done with this movie stuff. Come on, lay down over here in the blanket. Whenever I do that with the blanket, he always looks over there at Alex's pillow like, I don't know if I want to go over the pillow. I don't know if I want to. What? Come here. Come here. Come here. Quit being so silly. Yeah. Are you stretching again? Okay. He's not sure what he wants to do. He's kind of like half sitting on the pillow right now. Oh, he was digging. I was going to show you guys him digging, but he stopped. Were you digging? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? You gonna go lay down on Dad's pillow? There he goes. He's so sweet. I love this dog so much. Well, listen, you guys. I think that I am going to head off here and figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. What time is it now? Oh, it's 6:54. It's almost 7 o'clock. So I think I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Okay, Alex had dinner at 6:15. Was it 6:15 that he had dinner? I think it was 6:15. Which means that he's probably like, dinner's probably half over. He'll be home here in just a little bit. I'll be like, yeah, I'm just ordering my dinner now. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get off here and I am going to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. And I am going to get the drama video up and start rendering this. So this is up. I'm probably going to take tomorrow off and just rest and relax and just prepare for the month of December and come back on Monday, rejuvenated and refreshed. And ready to make videos on all of my channels. So I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday, and I hope that you guys tomorrow get rested and rejuvenated and refreshed and renewed for the week ahead. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and I will miss you guys tomorrow. Unless I get home from brunch and I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down and vlog. But I think I'm going to force myself just to take tomorrow off completely. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye. Love you.